You are watching this video right now because something fundamental is already shifting deep within you. This is no coincidence, no mere fate, and no algorithm that has accidentally led you here. You have been called to receive this transmission at this exact moment because your entire reality is about to rearrange itself in such a radical way that it will take your breath away. What you are hearing now is the final, crucial step before the great leap, the final test before your true awakening. There is a frequency that less than 1% of people truly perceive. If you're here, you've already crossed the first threshold. The question is, are you ready to enter the portal that is now opening for you? Most people wait for external confirmation, a message, a balance in their bank account, a sign that something is happening. But the universe speaks in silence, in delays, in closed doors. The emptiness before manifestation is not nothingness, it is preparation. You have reached the point physicists call the moment of collapse, the instant when infinite possibilities converge into a single reality. Every meditation, every prayer, every moment you have chosen trust over fear has led you here. You stand at the event horizon of your own becoming. In quantum physics, particles exist in multiple states simultaneously until they are observed. Likewise, your desires exist in a quantum superposition, real, yet invisible, until your consciousness brings them into material experience. And that moment is approaching. Yet most fail precisely there, they cling, doubt, and seek proof. This is the crucial mistake. The final stage of manifestation requires not control, but complete surrender. The seed does not doubt that it will become a tree. It does not plan, it does not measure, it trusts the intelligence that created it. You, too, must act in the same way. The universe doesn't respond to words, but to frequencies. The energy of wanting emits lack, and repels. The energy of receiving vibrates with abundance, and attracts. Transformation happens when you stop seeking and begin to allow. You don't have to obtain anything from the universe, you have to allow it to give you what is already yours, in the quantum field. When you surrender, your energetic signature changes. You no longer radiate neediness, but readiness. And readiness is the frequency that transforms potential into reality. The closer you get to the leap, the louder your mind resists. It says, "This won't work. It's too late. It's not for you." This voice is not your enemy, it is the guardian at the gate, the final test before transformation. Every challenge, every disappointment, every period of waiting has strengthened your spiritual muscles. This strength will now reward you, far beyond anything you can imagine. The universe knows no human time. What you perceive as a delay is divine alignment. Behind the scenes, everything is in motion, people, resources, events, synchronicities. The quantum field aligns itself with your evolution. That's why surrender feels both frightening and liberating. You let go of the illusion of control and trust in the intelligence that makes your heart beat. The secret isn't to ask for more, but to become someone who naturally receives. Don't just visualize your goal, visualize yourself as the one who already embodies it. Walk, speak, and think like someone who knows the universe supports them. That's the turning point. You're no longer trying to manifest, you're becoming the manifestation itself. As you shift your identity, reality reshapes itself to reflect you. Just before something manifests, everything seems to stand still. This is the most misunderstood phase. Many believe that nothing is happening and give up. But in truth, everything is happening. The field is rearranging itself, from possibility to probability, from probability to inevitability. Silence is not nothingness, it is cosmic pregnancy, the breath of the universe before the birth of the miracle. Emotions are measurable frequencies. Gratitude vibrates at 540 Hz, love at 528 Hz, joy slightly higher. Fear at 100 Hz, doubt at 125 Hz. When you choose higher thoughts and feelings, you are literally tuning into the channel on which your desires transmit. This is not a metaphor, it's energy physics. Every thought sends a signal into the field. Every feeling amplifies or disrupts it. Be aware of what you are sending out. Resistance is not a mistake, it's part of the process. It appears as haste, distraction, exhaustion, or mistrust. It's your old reality trying to hold you back. Don't fight it, don't feed it. Observe it like clouds drifting across the sky. Your task is to remain anchored in your chosen frequency, even if the outer world isn't yet reflecting it. When you are in harmony, action is not an obligation, it is a flow. You find yourself in the right place at the right time, effortlessly. Forced action stems from fear and exhausts, Inspired action stems from intuition and expands. It is the difference between swimming against the current and letting the river carry you. Speak with presence. I am ready to receive what already belongs to me. This is not a magic spell, but resonance. It is your energetic signature, imprinted in the quantum field. The moment you feel it, the flow shifts, from seeking to receiving. Profound transformation often happens suddenly. One day the wall seems insurmountable, the next it's gone. This is quantum tunneling, consciousness passing through what the mind deemed impossible. You don't overcome the obstacle, you transcend it. The old part of you dissolves in an instant of realization. What you call intuition or coincidence is, in truth, your future self communicating through the field. Every impulse, every synchronicity, every encounter is a transmission from your expanded consciousness. You are receiving instructions from who you have already become. The more you trust, the clearer the connection becomes. When your frequency synchronizes with your desired reality, a phase transition occurs. The caterpillar becomes a butterfly, the water turns to ice, and you become your higher self. Opportunities arise, abilities awaken, people appear. Not because you've learned to manifest, but because you've entered a state where abundance is natural. Manifestations disintegrate when you seek proof too soon. Every time you test whether something works, you collapse the potential into its limited form. Maintain coherence without feedback. It's difficult, but it protects the birth of the new. The quantum vacuum is not empty, it is the 0 point of all creation. There, the invisible takes shape, ready to become reality. Your desires already exist as virtual particles that appear and disappear in the field. You cannot see them, but you feel their effects, coincidences, encounters, signs. Every time you are grateful for them, you stabilize the field and accelerate manifestation. Chaos precedes every reorganization. When reality shifts, old systems collapse. This is not destruction, but a higher form of reorganization. Chaos is not the opposite of order, it is the fertile ground from which new order grows. Don't try to control it. Observe, trust, and remain centered. Ask yourself every morning, which version of myself do I want to embody today? Not the one that reacts to the past, but the one that already lives in the desired future. Feel how it walks, speaks, and decides. Maintain this vibration throughout the day. This is how you create coherence between thought, feeling, and action. For a while, you might experience two realities, the old one with its habits, and the new one calling to you. You are not confused, you are learning to focus your attention on the expanded frequency. What you nurture grows. What you ignore fades away. As you listen and integrate, your brain rewires itself. Every moment of recognition opens new neural pathways. This isn't learning, but remembering. You're not adding anything, you're remembering frequencies that have always been yours. Your soul knows them. Work here means removing the noise, not creating something new. Choose a word now that describes who you will become: clarity, abundance, trust, peace, mastery. Carry it as your energetic signature. Let it guide your thoughts, words, and actions. Every time you prioritize receiving over wanting, you make it easier for others to make the same leap. Your transformation is a signal in the field. It doesn't just affect you, it supports the collective awakening. Everything you were looking for was looking for you. Distance is not space, it is frequency. And you choose frequency with each breath. If this message resonates with you, stay on this wavelength. Here we learn to live coherently, where synchronicities are commonplace and flow is natural. The universe is working in your favor, in ways you don't yet understand. Your breakthrough is closer than your next breath. Welcome to the beginning of everything you've been preparing for. Remember, you already are what you want to become. Allow yourself to remember, breath by breath, decision by decision. You're not watching this video by chance. You've been called because your reality is on the verge of a radical shift that will take your breath away. This is the final step before your awakening. If you feel this frequency, subscribe to Quantum Frequency and join the awaken. Every click amplifies the field and contributes to the collective transformation. Thank you for your light and your presence. From now on, you're not just watching, you're part of the change. Welcome to Quantum Frequency.